Oh man. Hey guys, this is Barry with FaO&x Outdoors, and before we start the video, I wanted to come in here and talk to you. I made this video, got it edited, then we got the thumbnailed and SEO'd and ready to come out, and then I found out that this company has a 5-year warranty, but they don't take care of their warranties. There's a customer that they have a broken screen. They reached out to them and they will not fix it. So I just want people to be aware that the warranty side of this, even though it says 5 years, they're not taking care of their warranty. So I'm still making this video because if you do buy one, just give you a few things. This is a company that not a lot of people have heard of, and I just want to come on real quick and let you know that this could be a situation where they do not take care of their warranties. They have one case that I know of, and I've never even heard of this company. IEE is an Amazon company. So just be careful. I just want you to be aware that they are not taking care of this customer's warranty. So heads up there. Now we'll put you back on what you came here for. Hey everyone, welcome back to FaO&x Outdoors. Today we're going to do an unboxing video with something that could be a game changer in the off-grid power on camping community, or just if you're needing backup power that doesn't quit. Stick around. A couple things I want to tell you right out the bat. When I got it, it was like at 50% charged, and I found out other power generators will have a dial that you can dial down your wattage to charge this. This will charge extremely fast. I think it's from 0 to 100 in an hour and 20 minutes, and it takes up to 1600 watts of power. You can't dial that down. So when I put this into one of my plugs, it popped the breaker because I found out one of my plugs is tied in power wise with my air conditioner. It doesn't take a ton of power, but because this is drawing so much power, it actually popped the breaker. So I had to move it to, I actually took it outside and charged it off the outside plug, and this will not charge once it's 122 degrees or higher. It's 84 degrees outside right now, but in direct sunlight this was actually just blistering hot. It was just because of the color or whatever, and so it stopped charging. So I thought it was maybe the power, so I took it and put it into the other shop where we used to do YouTube and plugged it in, and it wound up charging it just fine. So if you're doing this out camping, I would keep this. If you do have one of those solar panels that are like the books that open up, keep this behind it and keep it out of direct sunlight, because after 122 degrees it will just protect itself. So I learned that the hard way. So let's get into this. Right off the packaging looks solid. I already unboxed this because I wanted to make sure it was charged. 0 or 24%, and it's hard to do a video, so I went on and charged this from 50 to 100%. Inside it came with a heavy duty plug, which I love these because this is universal. If you have other solar generators, this will plug. Most of the time they'll all plug into each other. We've got power where you can power from your vehicle, this is going to be slow, and then this is from solar panels to your Anderson plug. This, if you have 1,000 watts of power of solar, which is really rare, that's quite a few books or some large setup, it'll take like this an hour to charge. One thing I've noticed about this setup is it's 2 cigarette lighters, and this one's 13.2 at 10 amps, and this is 24 volts at 10 amps. And then you have these plug-ins here, which I use for lighting. I don't know if this is waterproof, but it does have the waterproof covers over it, which is nice. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the USB-C. You have 2 of the USB. These are USB-C. These are USB-A. So these are 30 watt, 4 30 watt USB-A. This is really focusing on, like, if you are having a power outage at home, it will charge like your cell phones. If you want to do camera stuff, there's no frills with this. You don't get an Anderson plug up front that will start a diesel heater or anything like that. They're just AC plugs, 2 of the cigarette lighter plugs, and a couple of these USB-A and USB-C plugs. It's got a good weight onto it, but it does come with a I like this. It makes it just so much easier to move. It's not terribly heavy. I'm actually curious because it's 24 kilos, which I don't know let's see what 24 kilo. So 52 pounds, kind of heavy. It's got some weight to it, but that is expected with a 2400 watt hour capacity. This feels rugged, and this isn't a toy. I mean, this bad boy, it's got rubber reels with grip on them. A lot of these come very smooth. These are awesome. It's just built for like a tank. I'm going to show you a couple of things on the screen. So we're going to hold this button and turn it on. So we've got input power and output power. So if you're wanting to plug, like these are my batteries for my camera, I'll plug this in. These will turn red in a second. There you go. So it's taking 7 watts. It's going to be it'll run this for 100 hours, which is, you got to think about this. Once this is charged, it doesn't need any more power to it. Plug this into here and plug my phone up. It tells you what it's using. 11 watts. It's not even touching the hours right there. I don't know if, can you see that? Now, if I plug this in or had solar, it'll tell me what's coming in and what's going out. Right now it's 100%. Let's swap this over to 100. My phone is at 76%. So it's showing what's being used. 10 amps, or 10 watts, 12 watts, still 100 hours. I'm not really using a lot. This is not enough to really affect this. Once we start getting into these AC outlets, then we'll start burning up some juice, like a fan or something like that. And we'll do that in a minute. We're going to see what this does running my refrigerator in my overland truck. Then you have lighting up across here. There's a bunch of stuff in here. So it shows you have your lighting. It does show that it does Bluetooth, but I do not see where that's at. I don't have a QR code anywhere. I just don't see it anywhere. So I'm just not sure where that's at. I want to show you the back side real quick and where to charge it. And there's a few cool things back here too. So if you want to charge, flip this down. You've got your plug, which is your large plug right here. You got your XT60, which is for solar. I think this is fast charging, slow charging. Let me look here. So you have supercharge and you have regular charge. I had this on supercharge. I didn't even see that. Yeah, they kept popping my breaker. So this would be good. I should have kept it on the bottom here. But hopefully you can see that right here. So cool thing inside here. What's inside here? So I'm not sure what this does here. I'm not sure. They do have a extension plug right on the top here where you can put 2 of these together and strengthen it. Inside here, pop this off and you push this up just like this, and it's got USB-C to iPhone. It's got a whole little kit here. What is this one? I think this is from iPhone to USB-C. So neat, I think that's cool. And that slides inside here. So I'm not sure what this is. It's got a couple of electricity. So yeah. So let me tell you a couple of things about the pros and cons with this. So the pros are, it's a massive 2400 watts of power. It's got multi outlets. It's got a smart LED screen, which you've seen, and it's got a rugged build for outdoors. I think it's key. Because a lot of them that I get that are got wheels and handles on them, they're made for pavement or something. They're made for something smooth. They don't have rugged tires on them, which is odd to me. It is heavy at 52 pounds. It does come with a premium price. It does have a long recharging time if you don't do the supercharge. If you do the supercharge, it popped my breaker, but it's 1600 watts. There is no wireless charging for like iPhones if you put your phone up here or anything like that. I don't know if that's important to you or not. It's not to me, but it does. One of the things, it does have expansion batteries, which I think is a pro. That's not a con. So if you'd like one of these, I'll put it down in the description below. I'm going to take this out real quick. We're going to take it over to the truck and we're going to plug it into the cooler. It's been outside. It's super hot, so it's going to drain a lot of this and just kind of see how long this will charge for. Now this has a peak power, I think of 6400 watts. So if you want to plug this into a refrigerator or something like that, that compressor that kicks in this can handle it. But let's take this out and look at the overlanding refrigerator. All right. All right. So here's the plug to the refrigerator. 120 volts. Hopefully you can see that. And it is running 77 degrees inside there. Compressor's running right now. So it looks like you can see that So it run it for 26 hours, just running the refrigerator, nothing else. 27 hours. Now I'm saying that, I want you to know it'll run it a lot longer, because once the refrigerator gets up to temperature, depending on if it's in direct sunlight, if it's cool outside, there's a bunch of different factors. But honestly, this size right here, I can have the refrigerator run roughly about 36 hours. Maybe I've seen it as low or as high as 40 hours with this setup here, but just running the refrigerator. Now, once you start hooking up your drones, your cameras, your cell phones, any kind of lighting, it obviously is just going to drink this juice up. But yeah, I mean, I like this. It's small, it isn't big. I think it's a neat little charger, and the cool thing is they're getting more powerful, they're getting a little more affordable, and they're getting smaller, which is kind of cool, especially when you're trying to pack everything in the back of this truck or in a tight area. So guys, I do appreciate y'all watching. I can't do this without you. I love you guys, and if you want one of these, I'll put it in the description below, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.